We're chilling? Nice. Okay, good. Alright, y'all. What's going on? We're just chilling. Very low pressure stream we got going on here. So really I just wanted to try to finish this team that we were working on. It was supposed to be a Johnny's on All Fours team. So we got a bunch of All Fours boys with kind of like a general team idea going, right? Like they're kind of horses slash like foxes slash like, I mean, there's types of upright like for Pokemon that don't fit this, right? Like I wouldn't put Landorus on this team. I wouldn't put Great Tusk, you know, he's too stumpy. He's too stumpy, my guy. Like you can't fit in with the non-stumpy crowd. Like so you guys know we have fun here. So anyways, you know, take it from a stumpy guy like myself. Like yeah, so these are the non-stumpy boys, and they to some degree form a fan. You know, they form a theme team. And so all we really have to do to get this team ready is we just gotta retrain this Spectrier to have Fairy Terry Oh So Scary, and I really don't like the EV spread in general anyway, so hold on. Thank you. I know you said bless you. Don't worry about it. I heard it. Yeah, I hope everyone is doing well, though. We're obviously just having fun. And so, the thing about this Spectrier is that well, it's not exactly about the Spectrier, right? It's about the Ninetales. Like, what I want to do with Ninetales is I want to run it with Scarf. I've been liking Scarf Ninetales. It just works. I know. I mean, what are other people doing, right? Like, because like that's what I don't understand. It's like, how does Ninetales effectively do what Ninetales needs to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you cover for taunt and fake out at the same time, my guy? You have to run Dark Terra and Covert Cloak. You know what I'm saying? But if you do that, then you kind of lose to being slow. So you either run Covert Cloak, Dark Terra, or you run Ghost Terra Scarf. Or Dark Terra Scarf. And then you just hope that you don't get faked out, right? So, like, there's really some options. I find Ninetales quite uncomfortable to try to use. Mainly for some of the reasons that we just discussed, right? Because you can just taunt it if you have a Tornadus. Like, what does Ninetales do in front of Tornadus? Nothing. Like, it literally does nothing. Like, Yeah, so I mean it's a Pokemon. Like don't get me wrong. Like Ninetales is a Pokemon. And really the only reason that we're using Ninetales is that we want what's it called? Screens, right? And so we're just trying to fit screens onto this theme team because in general Spectrier is best when paired with such a thing. So, alright, let's get the Fairy Terrio So Scary. Where's everything? Where's everything? I'm just checking something really quick, sorry. Okay, so we've got our Fairy Terry. We're running. He's running so fast, look at him. You just gotta be proud, like, just be proud of the boy. But I do think that we're gonna rebuild this Spectrier set from the ground up, so we're gonna take Spectrier here, we're gonna replace it with Suicune, the Haunts version. We're gonna go over to our Mochis, my guy. We're gonna find a freaking fresh start Mochi. And then we're gonna do a little gaming. Alright. So we know that we're gonna want to give Spectrier like 252 HP up in this. You know what I'm saying? Like, my guy is getting the HP. What do people usually do with it though? Like, they run leftovers, right? They either run leftovers or citrus berry, I guess. Cool, we've got a little bit of cake. But in reality, I'm just going to take these guys, put them in the box really quick. Keep out Breeze Harbor because it is good against Dondozo. And then we're gonna go to this. And we get that. So, I mean, we'll be able to tell pretty quickly what we think Ninetales needs, right? Because I really like Covert Cloak Ninetales personally. I also think Ghost Terra works fine, but or I mean Dark Terra, but I know that there's a reason why people do Ghost Terra, obviously, and it's because in a lot of instances it just gets you out of a tough situation. I don't know. Boink. I wonder if this will KO. I feel like it won't. Oh, okay. That's good to know. But it can miss. Got it. I wonder how many mochis I freaking have, my guy. How many mochis? And how many points does a mochi give you? You know? That's a question. Because, let's see, so Spectre has 355. Go to a health mochi. 358, okay. We're getting somewhere. Okay. So they're like normal items. That's dope. They don't suck, okay? They don't suck. Whoever said they did, take it back. You know, you don't say that word if you're living in the 70s and 80s, okay? Yeah, I hope everyone is doing well, though. We got a little John Jozo action. Freaking yoinked him. You never saw it coming. You didn't see it coming. He wanted to act like he did, but he didn't. Typical story, my guy. No, he's gonna come after me. No. No. Alright, cool, we escaped. Who's the Veluza now? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel. And it's always him, because he is a Veluza. Who's the Veluza? For real though, like, Veluza, easily one of the most annoying Pokemon. Simply because it darts across the water, it attacks you, it waits for you to finish your match, and it's like, oh, we're ready to game now, aren't we? See, he came for me. You see that? Freaking came for me, my guy. Vaultin Veluza. Extremely rude. I love Kilowattrel. It's a fun Pokemon. And it reminds me of, you know, Breeze Harbor from Spyro 2, so we have to aptly give it the correct name. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't just be a Vaultin Veluza over it. Yeah, you would, my guy. I'm not ready to battle you, okay? Or you freaking Vaultin Veluza. Okay, so 325 is incredibly low. 326 is pretty low. We definitely want to work on defense, so that is going to be our priority right now. Okay. So 14 mochis, my guy, puts you up to 140, I'm assuming, which, let's see, so 160 goes down to 144, take away 4, means technically we are on a number that works, right? So we can either add 4 more, or we can do an increment of that. So we have 3. We have 3. We can go here. We can just get 10 more. And then okay, so now I'm going to get the amount of special defense investment that I need to go to that as well. I'm assuming I might just do 40 as well. It actually probably doesn't need 40. It probably needs Technically, I could just try 20 first. Right. Yeah. Okay. So we're fine. Okay. So we got that. And then we just need to decide what we want to actually do with our spread, right? The nice thing is that, I mean, what's like a speed number that we really would need to hit, right? It's kind of hard to say. 330 something. Let's see what Chiyu hits. Excuse me. So yeah, Chiyu hits 328, meaning that if we can hit 330, we can be faster. So let's give two to speed. We hit 331. I'm gonna do 8 more in each of these. So I'm gonna do 8 here. I'm gonna do 8 here. And now the rest is gonna go into special attack. Which should probably be somewhere between 4 to 6, or I'm gonna say no more than 6. 3. Okay, yeah. Okay, well, there's a spread for you. You see how I did that? You see how I did that? So, okay, cool. We've got a good spread. Okay. And I mean, to be honest, like, if this team doesn't work, I'm just gonna build a different Spectrier team. Like, I'm just gonna build a Grimmsnarl team. Because I can. So we have Shadow Ball, Protect, Draining Kiss, and Nasty Plot. Get the boys back. Breeze Harbor, Citizen Snips, Slug, Veteran, Suicune Haunts version, and love to go find the other Yadadamingus wherever he is. Baxi got back. Put away. I mean, we can probably just do a citrus berry for now, right? So we do citrus berry. We go back to our other stuff. We get a specs for you. So we have specs Sylveon, we have Spectrier. We will get... I mean, like... I guess we could run a freaking light clay or a covert cloak or a... You know, like, I don't know, my guy. We'll just start with, like, light clay and see how it goes, you know? What would you do if it happened to you, my guy? Like, you guys know. Wherefore art thou? Do I gotta go all the way to my freaking fairies, my guy? Do I gotta go all the way to my freaking fairies, my guy? Where are you? You are where? Okay, sorry. I'm just gonna search for it because clearly I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, what were you just freaking hiding over there, my guy? Okay. Yeah, go vault over somewhere else, Palooza. Specs, citrus berry, light clay, assault vest, no. I mean, assault vest is cool and all, but I really like bandit Arcanine, so. We can technically run the assault vest, say Gold Pony Boy, and then we can run a Mirror Herb Tauros. We can run a Life Orb Tauros. I don't know. He's just one of the boys. You know, that's really what it is. He's just one of the boys. So let's be honest. How often are you actually going to get use out of the Mirror Herb? You might. You just might. But I think it's more likely that Life Orb or something will get used. So, the results may be shocking. The results may be shocking, my guy. You may or know. All I'm saying is if they don't respect it, something might happen. Alright, so I'm instantly remembering why I wanted Scarf Ninetails, but luckily for us, well, what is luck? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me no more. Alright, let's think. Let's put on some freaking noggin here, my guy. So, I mean, technically, if I start Ninetails, I can pressure them into thinking there's pressure, and then just, you know, do things, right? I can bring these, I can act like there's Pokemon. Technically, it'd be really nice to start this. I just want the pony. I want the pony really bad. So, I just don't think Tauros is the right option here. I think the pony would do a little bit better, if we're being honest. They do start Haunts. They do start Haunts. Okay. So, we've got options here, right? One of the biggest things that we have going for us is we can click Hyper Voice, which is a big strong boy move, and no matter what, it does a lot of Darmouge. I actually think this is a good time to Terra Fire and click Aurora Gun. Yeah, you were my guy. Alright, good play. You know what, like, let's be honest, it was a good play. Okay, so we click Hyper Voice. We click switch into Arcanine. And let me repeat again. Yeah, you would, my guy. You know what I'm saying? What? What? The absolute chicanerosity. That's freaking ocean rudeness, my guy. You know what they say, ocean madness is no excuse for ocean rudeness. Okay, so... Tramsh! Freaking Tramsh, my guy! Like, what are we... This is gonna hurt. Tramsh. Pure Tramsh. Alright, well. We got wrecked. We got wrecked. And ultimately, what was it, right? Like, it was kind of the fact that Ninetales sucks. Like, Ninetales didn't do anything. And if I had a Covert Cloak Ninetales, which I was literally talking about being a good Pokemon, you know, we would have not taken as much damage there, right? So, I mean, if anything, like, let's just use Covert Cloak Ninetales. I said it was a good Pokemon. Yeah, so... I mean, it's really not that good of a Pokemon, but, like, it would have been good in that case. Better than whatever we were just using. Because let's think, right? Like, we KO the... What's-its-face with the amount of pressure we have after setting up screens. At least we do a lot of damage. And then we just need to get through Iron Hands, right? So yeah, Covert Cloak Ninetales. That boy's drunk. Kyogre. Alright, I see you, big dog. But what does Ninetales do? So... yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, Ninetales is kind of trash. What would I actually do if I wanted to win this? I can start this. I can... like, god dang, Ninetales is so bad. Like, it's literally terrible. Like... Like, can it just do, like, literally anything? Thank you guys for tuning in, though. I appreciate you. We're definitely just gonna build a new Spectre team after this. Yeah, so they lead Goldango. So, unfortunately for me, I actually don't have the ability to pressure them in this case, right? Because what I'm doing is not a surprise right now. Like, they should always want to get out of being hurt by this. What I want to do is just Terra Fire and technically Terra Blast them, right? But I'm not. I'm going to reserve my judgment, quote unquote, and I'm going to Terra Fire for whatever reason, as if it's a smart play. So I get that. I think it's smart. They will not be KOing either of us, which is a good thing. The high horsepower, if it does not KO them, will be able to be picked up by the Hyper Voice. So ultimately, we're going to get the better of this trade. The problem is that they just bring out Urshifu, right? They'll click Bleak Windstorm. I still believe both of my Pokemon will live this, so... yeah. Yeah, so we do that. The problem is that we don't have an answer to Urshifu right now, I think, right? Yeah. So basically, what I can do is I can switch Mudsdale into Arcanine. And then just go for the Hyper Voice. What up? Hope you're doing well, Zach. Yeah, so I mean, that's always the right play, right? Like, there's no reason they shouldn't do that. Let's think here. I feel like that was really risky. We lose. We just lose. It's over. I mean, look, let's be honest. I might live this. I probably won't, but I might. I might. I might. Tramsh? Is it Tramsh or is it Wamsh, my guy? Yeah, so they bring out Fluter. They definitely have, like, they just click Dazzling Gleam, right? Like, there's really nothing I can do. Yeah, GG's. We needed to take out the Urshifu the turn that we had the Draining Kiss, and even then I don't think that would have guaranteed us a win. So either way, like, I'll try another match with this team. I like it, it's fun. I don't think it works personally. Like, we've seen well enough here that, like, the team does not function very well. Especially when, like, literally everything we're running into is Torkoal, right? So we can go... I mean, the problem is that, like, we're still gonna be slower than them, right? But we can, like, lead this or something with this and this in the bag. It's just the problem is that, like, this is actually not a good team at all. I think I messed that up. Because I didn't want to lead Ninetales, but I think I did, right? So if we have Ninetales in the back, we did that correctly. If we have Ninetales in the front, we didn't do that correctly. Okay. Okay, so they're just gonna bring in Tatsugiri. We're turning into a fairy type, which is not particularly good in front of Dondozo, considering that they have heavy slam, but yeah. Bro, that's so much damage. Oh yeah. I forgot. So I would like to think they have a slow Dondozo, at least slower than Ninetales. Yeah, so we get the Aurora Veil. They might move before Tauros. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. But if we live this, we'll get a close combat. We don't, of course, because why would we, right? Stupid Dondozo, oh my god. Alright, so let's not use this team. There is plenty to do besides this. Alright, so to support Spectrier, Grimmsnarl is pretty much a must. So we want Grim. I'm wondering who had the Covert Cloak originally. Alright, so you're Tramsh. We definitely don't want you. You are massively Tramsh. You, we just don't need. We could make use of Gudra, probably. Alright, so we got Spectrier, Gudra, Grimmsnarl, Galar Moltres, Grim, and Spectrier. That's a good point. Yeah, you could technically make it a Galar Moltres team. Alright, so we got Galar Moltres, or we could use Galar Moltres. Yeah, I have also done Galar, Moltres, and Gudra in Reg D, I think. It was definitely strong. So we have Spectrier, Gudra, Grim, Arcanine. Technically we could throw Galar Moltres on there for now. So we do have the Citrus Berry on Spectrier. We could just give it an Agua Berry. I like the Citrus Berry. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, I gotta stop running Hurricane. Alright, so we got Grim, Arcanina, Moltres, the Slug, the Spectrier. And then technically, right, hypotheoretically, technically Sinistcha is the last Pokemon, right? Like, Sinistcha is the Pokemon that most people would just inherently put in that last slot, right? I don't necessarily think we have to. I think we can consider our other options. I think something even like Rillaboom could do very well here. So maybe we should do that. So yeah, we got Rillaboom, Moltres, Arcanine, Grimmsnarl, Slug, and Spectrier. So all in all, pretty good looking team here. Yeah, I mean, Hurricane does more damage. The only problem is that it makes one massively sad half the time. So okay, so my concern here is that if I run Agua Berry on my Spectrier or something, right, then there's a chance that I actually will not have my Agua Berry procced when my opponent is using Surging Strikes. So I won't even get my Agua Berry procced, and will just die to Surging Strikes instead of, you know, having the good interaction. But that being said, you know, maybe that won't happen. I mean, in that last one, we would have gotten our Agua Berry procced, but it would have been because they set the rain, right? Like, so. Alright, Coney Joni, what do you got, my guy? This is a little scary. A little scary Jerry stuff. So we can start Grim. I feel like Grim Arcanine is not a terrible lead here. We need to be careful. Because my concern, right, is that I'm not going to end up having enough pressure to deal with some of their Pokemon, right? So if anything, what I'm thinking is like, what I would like to have in either the Galar Moltres or the Spectrier slot is something that's a little bit more hard offense of a different typing, right? So like here, we technically started a good lead, right? Like, they start freaking Monkey Dory, Ogerpon, we start Geraldine and other, right? There's nothing wrong with that. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Technically, I think they should click Earth Power this turn, which is my concern. But I don't think I can risk going for Fairy Terra either. So I am gonna click Light Clay and Rock Slide. We'll see them. That should just be GG's. Ooh, we live. That's GG's. That's GG's. Like, there's no way that that's okay. You know what I mean? There's no way that I can just literally miss the one that I need to hit more than anything else. You know what I mean? Like, it's so frustrating. Because you know for a fact that Rock Slide would have got the KO, right? Like, the Rock Slide just one-shots them. They're gonna Terra, of course, because why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Like, your Ogerpon's still alive. Just Terra it, right? Like, it's so stupid. I I really can't click it. Like, I want to, and I'm going to, but I can't. Target the other slot. Yeah, you would, my guy. Dumb. Literally all this because I missed a Rock Slide. Like, no, it's cool, dude. I freaking got this. I freaking got this. Yep. Good job, Arcanine. You really pulled through for the team. Oh my god. So dumb. Like, because they played exactly how I would play if I was in that position, right? Like you just magically live the rock slide and you're like, oh yeah. Now Ogerpon just sweeps. Like, and of course it does, because like it's in the literal perfect position to after not being hit by that rock slide. So like, yeah. I mean, everything has its plus and minuses, to be honest. Like, mostly because I need to be able to beat Urshifu as well, but it should probably be a Dark Urshifu, if we're being honest. So they do go Goldengo Torn. You start Grim and Arcanine. And I really don't have a choice except for just to click Flare Blitz and Light Screen, so they should swap if anything. They'll just go for Tailwind, that's fine. So assuming that I did click Light Screen, which I did, good. We're gonna get the better of this exchange. Like, they'll click Make It Rain. They'll do some. We live with both our Pokemon. I don't honestly know if I would call that the better of this exchange, because, like, look at where we're at now, right? So, is that really, like, being on the better side of this? We'll go for Fluter. Why wouldn't you? We have Galar Moltres and Goodra. I can fully expect Torkoal to be in the back, so I think let's just Parting Shot the Flutter, and let's just click Flare Blitz. Because, like, if by some chance I do live this, it's kind of big. Live. Nah. Nah. But we are on the better end right now, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna heavy slam them and we're gonna nasty block. I thought I might have lived. You never know. That ain't the one you gotta worry about, my guy. Something tells me this is a Focus Sash Flutter Mane now. Pure Tramsh. Pure Tramsh, my guy. Alright, so Torn's count is going to fall. We'll switch Grim. We technically don't have to switch Grim right now. I think we get more out of just clicking Heavy Slam and Fire Wrap. I think this is the right play. Technically, Torn dies from Perish Song, right? But yeah, we just do that, and then we get the dub. Because Gudra is too strong. Hey man, shoot your shot, like, let's be honest. If you want to do a freaking big boy Moonblast, you might do 80 damage, you might do 90 or 100 damage. But you might even do like 60. Dazzling Gleam, definitely not, my guy. With a crit, maybe. GG's. Alright, so we did stuff. I made the right play, you know, like, because we really just needed to pressure the Chi-Yu slot. Like, I know that they could have potentially protected, right? But like, it doesn't get me any further to knock out Torn that turn than it does to knock out Chi-Yu. Because even if it's at a 3 for 3, I can still find a way to win, right? Like, but Chi-Yu's a bigger threat, so. The thing is, there's no definitive best back Pokemon here, right? Like, I could bring Rillaboom. I could bring... I think Moltres was one that I didn't bring, right? Maybe he lives. Maybe he lives, my guy. You never know. I have good Grimmsnarl spread. Maybe I live at like 8 to 10 health. This tends to happen. 15. Don't worry, my guy. You wouldn't too if it happened to you. I get it. I get it. I get it. You would too if it happened to you. Da baby. Crunch. Always crunch. Never scrunch. Yeah. You think I didn't know that was a crit? Like, come on, dude. So stupid. We can still win this. It's just like, come on, man. Like, we have to take out Fluttermane and go from there. Landers. Attacking twice is the same as clicking Swords Dance twice. Basically the same. That play doesn't make sense. That play probably loses them the game. That play also probably loses them the game. Because honestly, at this point, I just need to KO Landorus, right? Like... Okay, now I have 2 goals. KO Landorus, not get flinched by Iron. Reflectors on. What are you doing? Do you want to win, my guy? I mean, let's be honest though, like, I would have just won if they didn't get the Rock Slide, right? Or the Rock Slide miss, so... They're not playing well. It's ultimately probably not gonna matter. But that being said, the Torn was actually doing a decent bit of damage. So I'm gonna body press Torn here. Yeah. Just a little Goodra action for you. Just a little Goodra. Jeez. Alright, well, sure. Like, sure. The baby. I guess you could say that our Rock Slide flinch was in some way offset by them playing really weirdly and also not getting any flinches when they needed them, right? Because, like, if they got that Iron Head flinch, it gets slightly dicier. If they got the Rock Slide flinches, it just prolongs the game a little bit, but I don't know how big of a problem it is. All in all, I mean, the team can do things, right? Like, we're definitely not using the horse. Like, I don't really think Spectrier is that good of a Pokemon right now. I think we built a good Spectrier set, which is nice. Like, ultimately, this Spectrier set, I think, can accomplish quite a lot on a team that enables it, right? But you would probably need like Ogre Pond water and screens and who knows? Like, I just don't know. Like, it feels like you really need a lot to make Spectrier good. And so, I'm just gonna say it. I don't have a lot of faith in the boy, but like, I'm sure it can do things. So, what was our other option here? Who was our other guy for the team? Oh, it was Slug. Slug was on the team. So we'll leave Slug off the team for now. We'll bring on Midas or something of the sort. We could bring on the mouse. But I don't really have anything else to do right now. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If anything, I can just shiny hunt, but I probably won't because I could also just do other stuff that are productive. So, all in all, I think the team did perform well, right? Like, the only reason that we were ever in any sort of disadvantage with the team was, like, missing moves, right? And so, like, Arcanine needs to freaking put his gogs on. Like, I really don't know what his problem. What's your freaking problem, bro? So that bad. So let's see, which Flay Baby is it? Is it the white one? Yellow. I'm not gonna shiny hunt these little guys right now, though. They are way, way too difficult to see. And the clock is gonna change in about 20 minutes anyways. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We will not have a rental code for that team, but I will be churning up some ideas for Regulation F right around the corner tomorrow. So, yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I will be streaming tomorrow when the DLC drops, and I look forward to that. So, yeah, feel free to tune back in when that happens. So, alright, hope you guys enjoy.